Hare Krishna everyone, thank you very much for coming for this class. So Friday, last class of the week. Yesterday we did not have any class because actually we were moving here. Yeah, make it safe. So actually this is a temple here in Guangzhou. Normally the last classes that we had we were in our farmhouse. Okay, so yesterday I had to prepare for coming here. That's why I could not attend. So happy to see you all. We'll begin with the Mangalacharana prayer. Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjala Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunantam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Sarasvati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyadeshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you all for joining. Hare Krishna Mitra Bhavya Samad Vishuddhima Shriram and Hare Krishna Austin and Isa. Thank you so much for coming on board. Okay. All right. So, how are you? So, yesterday we did not see each other, and today is the last class of the week. We are having Radhastami soon. Yes.
Yeah.
Radhastami. So Mitra, I think they will have the boat festival this weekend, right? At the temple?
Yes.
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday, huh? Along with the Sunday feast, is it?
My Prabhu. Yes.
Will be evening time, I guess. Vishrut, can you open your camera?
Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, I will come once.
It will be Sunday, yes?
The baby.
Yes.
The baby.
Nanda Kishore Prabhu's baby is there.
Yeah.
And Vrindavaneshwari Mataji's baby. Okay, very good. All right, so the boat festival will be. What is the baby's name? What is the baby's name?
Krishna Bhagavat.
Gopal Krishna, is it?
Gopal Krishna Bhagavat.
Gopal Krishna Bhagavat.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very powerful name. Very beautiful name. Okay, very good. All right, so today, story. As you know, we were studying the verse 8-7 from Bhagavad Gita. So the first story was about Hanuman. And the second story will be a bit about Yashoda Mai. But first, let's go back and study this verse again. So Bhagavad Gita 8-7. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhyacha mayarpita mano buddhir mame vashyasya samshayah. Again, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhyacha Maya arpita mano buddhir mame vashyasya samshayaha. So Krishna is saying, therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. Within your activities dedicated to me, with your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt. So you see here, Krishna says, therefore. So we use the word therefore as a continuity because we said something before, you know. For example, if I tell you, you are already sick, therefore you should not eat sweets, okay? So because I said you're already sick, and then I say therefore, I continue my sentence. So what is it that Krishna continues here? So the previous verse is a famous verse, okay? Previous verse is 8:6, yes? So what is 8:6? Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajatante kalevaram tam tam mevaiti kanteya sata tad bhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. So, how we are getting different bodies? Who can tell me? Just like you, do we look the same?
No.
Look, do I look the same like my son?
No.
Look different, yeah? Then, who else? We're all different, yes?
Yeah.
We cannot say that, like, Mitra looks different than all of us. Bhavya looks different than all of us. Aston looks different than all of us. So we all look different. Why? Because of the three modes of material nature. We all have a specific conditioning in the three modes, okay? And how we remember our state of being, our mind at the time of death will dictate the next body that we get, okay? So that's why those who develop the life activities of a dog, which is simply eating and sex life, they will become dogs in their next birth, okay? So this is why there's so many variety. So this is an important verse. So I want you to, again, hear, Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sata tad bhava bhavitah. So it is said, whatever you remember, your state of being, your mind state, that state you will attain without fail. Therefore, Krishna says, therefore, tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhyacha maya arpita mano buddhir mame vashyasya samsarayah. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duties. So to always remember Krishna, that is the goal. That's why we chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna means we should always remember Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then we should do deity worship, and then we should see the deity, then we should cook for Krishna, like that. So we will always remember Krishna. Okay?
Like make sweets for Krishna.
Make sweets for Krishna, like that. So, okay. Now, today's story will be a different type of devotee. Why do I say different type? Because previous type was Hanuman. Hanuman was a fighter.
Yeah.
He destroyed Lanka, but he remembered Sri Ram. Okay. Now we are going to read about Yashoda Mai. All right. So give me a few seconds. All right, here we go.
Who entered?
Oh, Krishna V. Wow, Krishna V is joining. Haribol.
For a long time.
Yeah, she's not appearing though. Okay. All right, one moment. Here we go. Can you see this picture? Say yes. Wait. Echo is there. I'm muting. Okay. Okay, you can see, right? So here's Mother Yashoda, and she has Krishna in her arms, and she seems to be looking in Krishna's mouth, right? So that looks like the pastime where she sees the universe in Krishna's mouth. Okay? Yashoda Mai, the mother of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shrimati Yashoda Mai. So her occupation was always to sing the glories of her divine son. But she had duties, churning butter, household duties, taking care, managing the servants, cooking, things like that. So she was doing her duties, but she was always remembering Krishna. Always thinking about Krishna, singing the glories of her son. So she was always Krishna conscious. So we might have different duties. We might be students, we might work, we might be raising our children, we might be cleaning, we might be serving someone. But if we remember Krishna always, then that is perfection. Okay, so we begin. Mother Yashoda's service. On the day of Diwali, Mother Yashoda got up early and began to churn butter for Krishna. Since the gopis would daily complain, Krishna stole our butter. Yashoda thought that Krishna did not like the quality of her butter. She had started making butter from the milk of the Padmagandha cows. She wanted only the best for her Krishna. Wearing a red yellow sari with a belt around her waist, Mother Yashoda sat in front of a big earthen pot filled with curd. She tied the churning rod inside the pot with a soft rope. Then she started pulling that rope vigorously to produce the most delicious butter. While doing this simple household activity, Mother Yashoda was absorbed in Krishna. She remembered Krishna with deep motherly affection. She composed beautiful songs that described his naughty activities like stealing butter. Thus, she used her power of speech to sing about Krishna, mind to think about Krishna, and body in the service of Krishna. While thus singing, Mother Yashoda's eyebrows moved very expressively and drops of perspiration rolled down her beautiful face. As she pulled the rope, her wonderful bangles, earrings, ankle bells, and golden waist belt shook harmoniously, making a sweet musical accompaniment. The churning rod that was rotating in the pot produced a sound like that of a mridanga drum. Her intense loving remembrance and service attracted Lord Krishna, who woke up from his sleep. Missing his mother, he began searching for her and eventually found her as he cried and rubbed his lotus-like eyes. He wanted her immediate attention. He held the churning rod with his little hands to stop his mother's churning. This delighted Mother Yashoda, for she thought that her little son had become intelligent enough to understand how he could stop the churning. Krishna then climbed onto her lap, and she lovingly fed him her milk. In this way, Mother Yashoda always remembered Krishna while performing her duties at home, and Krishna always reciprocated her intense motherly love, keeping aside his godhood. Whether it is a risky work, like fighting against a huge Rakshasa army, as Hanuman did, or a simple household chore, like churning butter, like Mother Yashoda, devotees always remember the Lord while doing their work. They dedicate their mind and intelligence in the Lord's service. Let's take inspiration from such devotees and try to remember the Lord while doing our work in order to attain His divine grace. Okay, so it's a short story and I have some questions. Okay, so what was Yashoda Mai singing about while churning butter?
Krishna.
Raise your hand. Take a habit to raise your hand, okay? before answering. Okay, we will go Mitra. About Krishna. Very good. So what pastime especially did we read that she was singing about? His naughty. Okay, who would like to try? Okay, Vishrut.
About naughty,
Yes,
about
Vishrut.
naughty Krishna.
Naughty Krishna, but what pastime? Which pastime especially?
Stealing butter. Stealing butter.
Yes. So his naughty pastimes of stealing butter. That's what she was singing. Of course, she sings about many pastimes, but this is the one that was mentioned especially in today's story. Okay. Okay, I have some other questions. So in the story, it says that she used 3 things to serve Krishna. Okay. So 1, we mentioned, she used her speaking power, her singing power to serve Krishna. 2 and 3. Can you remember 2 and 3? So with her tongue, she was singing about Krishna. Then, what else was she using? Okay, Krishna Sudam. Speak loudly.
She was using her hands,
Her hands. Okay. What was she doing with her hands?
making butter.
Butter, making butter for who? For Krishna. So she was using her body, her hands to serve Krishna. So the tongue to glorify Krishna, the arms to make butter for Krishna, and what is the third thing that was mentioned? Who can remember?
What's that song?
And her mind to remember Krishna's pastimes. Okay? So, body, words, and mind. You know that the sannyasi, Vaishnava sannyasi, they carry a rod, the stick, right? Inside actually is 3 sticks, which signifies body, words, and mind. That a sannyasi should use these 3 things to serve Krishna. Okay. So Yashoda Mai, she was singing for Krishna, words, working for Krishna, body, remembering Krishna, mind. Okay, in this way. Okay, now you see here there's a sentence at the end of this story. Krishna always reciprocated her intense motherly love, keeping aside his godhood. What does that mean? Keeping aside his godhood. Who can tell me what that means?
Sama.
Okay, Samart, yes.
Prabhu, so I think can I give example?
Yes, go ahead.
So suppose one man he goes to his office. That time he is wearing suit and all. But when he comes home, he is wearing shorts and shirt and reading a newspaper. So the one that goes to the office and all, that is like when Krishna is busy, but leaving us is God good, because Krishna is God, no, very busy.
Yeah.
So
Try getting closer to your microphone. Talk closer to your microphone.
Prabhu now.
Yeah.
So when he leaves his godhood, then he will become the person who is wearing shorts and reading newspaper. So like that, Krishna is being a boy and playing. So he's aside God.
Okay. Very good. So Samad gives the example, and the Prabhupada also gave, that a big powerful man, he goes to the office, big business, he controls millions of people. So he has the position of a boss. Everybody knows. Everyone knows this is Mr. Boss. But then when he goes home, he's very casual with his wife and children, right? Children will not be like, oh boss man, what should I do today? No, children will climb on daddy and smack him in the fight with me daddy, fight with me, tish tish, like that. So there's no how to say, superiority complex. They're not fearful of the great powerful man. Okay, so Krishna actually he prefers that. The Supreme Personality of Godhead likes more when his devotees do not know that he's God. So the devotees can play with them. I give you an example. Think about that. When we go for deity worship, we take shower, yes? Maybe you saw your parents. We brush our teeth. We do achaman, yes? Then we recite prayer. Then we go in the deity room, yes? And then we first touch Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet. Maybe you do not know how it is, but when we go in the altar, we first touch Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet, then Guru Parampara, then Gauranitai, like that. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, then Radha Krishna. Okay? So many things. Wake up, take shower, brush your teeth, get dressed properly, put tilak, do a chaman, recite prayer, go inside. Okay, all this before touching Krishna. Yes?
Yeah.
Do the cowherd boys follow this?
No.
Cowherd boys, they're full of mud. They'll climb on Krishna's shoulder and pull his hair and then, right? So their love is completely different. Our love is in awe and reverence. We practice loving Krishna for the moment. We practice. We are not fully in love with him. Okay? So for the moment, it is practice only. So, So our love should be with rules and regulations, because we're not in spontaneous love of God. But the cowherd boys, they're not thinking, oh, I have to catch Krishna. Let me do a chaman. And let me put 12 tilak. Wait, Krishna, don't run away. I put my 12 tilak. Okay, then I can come. Okay, let me recite prayer. No, they just touch Krishna. That's all. Pure love. Okay. So giving up the godhood means he is covering Yashoda Mai. He's covering his mother with his internal potency. That forget that I'm God. Just love me as your child. Isa is being hidden. Sorry, Isa. I'll change your play. Okay, there you go.
And now Bhavya is being hidden.
Yeah, now Bhavya is being hidden. Okay, anyway. Alright, so today's story was a bit short. Would you like another story?
Yay!
Yes. Okay, we'll go and choose.
Papa, yeah.
No, it's okay. It's not hiding. We should. Okay, so I have not chosen the story yet, so I'll have to choose now. So let me see. We'll go with a moral story. Sorry?
Is it a moral story?
Yes, it was gonna be one of those moral story. Okay.
That one.
Okay, so we'll go with this one here. One moment, I will put it here. Okay, here it comes, I'm sharing. Alright. Okay. So, fertile field. Are you all seeing? Yes.
Yes.
Huh? Okay, I'll put big screen like this. Oops, sorry. Where is it? Okay. I will put like, how to present? This one. Okay. Fertile field. Amar was depressed. He was gazing in the river and was about to jump when he saw something strange. Huh? He turned around to look who it was and was amazed to see a beautiful angel. What are you doing, Amar? I'm just gazing into the river and trying to commit suicide. Commit suicide means to kill oneself. So he's very unhappy, very distressed, and he thinks that killing himself is the solution. So that is the mode of ignorance.
Yeah.
Why don't you do some work? Well, I don't have any work to do. Why are you depressed? Because I am a poor village boy. I have no money. Okay, why don't you grow something in these fields? Well, these fields with a S should be these. The field is very hard. Besides, I don't have money to buy the seeds. Oh, hidden under the ground is a lot of treasure. If you can dig it, it will all be yours. Amar digged the whole field, but he didn't find any treasure. I've been working all day. I'm not finding any treasure. It became dark, and Amar was still sitting there. You lied to me! There is no treasure under this field! You have made me even more depressed by making fun of my poverty! Now that you have digged the field so well, I have come here to give the key for the treasure. Take this and sow it in the field. Amar started to sow. Within few days, it started to sprout. He began to take care of the fields. The quality of his grapes was appreciated by all the people, and his grapes were famous among all. Wow, these grapes are first-class quality. My whole family appreciates them. Oh yes, I haven't seen grapes like this since my childhood. Many vendors came to buy his good quality grapes, and they offered good prices for it. Soon Amar became very rich. The angel came and asked Amar, So, Amar, did you find your treasure? Amar ran and got some bunch of good grapes. I thank you so much. One has to dig the field first. The seeds will come. The moral is that the mercy of Guru and Krishna will grow bhakti only if our heart is prepared. So this is an instructive story. So it has two sides. We can see it in different angles. One thing is that if we don't work, how can we get the result? That's one thing. Another thing is, of course, the self-sufficiency aspect. If you grow your own food, you have your own field, Krishna has arranged. Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanya danna sambhava yagne bhavati parjanyo yagna karma samudbhava. So, if we do yagna, please Vishnu, like chanting Hare Krishna, there will be more rains. If the rains fall, the grains will grow. If the grain grow like that, the body will be stout and strong. So by doing yajna, by pleasing the Lord, we can become healthy. Like that, by having enough grains to eat. But especially, the moral of the story is that the mercy of Guru and Krishna will work if our heart is ready to accept. So bhakti, we have to be ready to please the spiritual master. Someone who's not ready, it is like, if you take a seed and you put it in very fertile soil, beautiful plant will come. Okay, but if you take the seed and you plant it in sand, it will not grow. Sand, right? Sand. It will not grow. So that's because according to the soil, There's different result. So, like that. So our heart has to be ready to receive the mercy of the spiritual master. Then only will the love of God emerge. Okay, emerge. Okay, thank you all. Please go take your bead bags. Take your bead bags. Time for chanting. Where's yours, Sudha? Go get yours in your...
I don't know.
Go get it. Oh, it's here. Chanting time. Everyone, chanting time. Where is it?
I don't know.
I had put it.
In your suitcase.
No, I had put it in your bag. Oh, it's there. Okay. Hands on beads. Ready to fight off Maya.
Appa Jaja.
Everyone, unmute yourselves. Unmute. Open the microphone. Open the microphone. Austin, Vishrut. Austin and Isa, open just one microphone. Just one. Austin one or Isa one. Okay? Okay. Samar. Hurry up, Samar. Okay, let's start. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hari Go Premanande Victory Hari Go Premanande Victory Okay, thank you very much. Thank you all. So it's a nice session. Okay, so today is last day, Friday, so no class tomorrow and after tomorrow. So on Monday, I will ask you what devotional activities you did in the weekend. Okay, so Saturday, Sunday, you remember what you're doing, okay? And on Monday, we'll be discussing what devotional activity you did during the weekend. Okay? So, vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Kuti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Janitai Go